This short screencast will walk you through how to get started with your first story map. So I've already logged into my StoryMap account with my Google BBSD account, and I'm on my main page. You can see I already have started my own practice story. If you scroll down, there are several different places where you can find resources at the bottom. So there's a general tutorial right here. If you want a little bit more help with planning and outlining your story, you can go into here. There's a frequently asked questions. And if you want to dig into a little bit more about the features of the story maps, you can look over here as well. If you're ready to just get going, though, you're going to go up to the top, and on the right side of the page, you have this option to make a new story. So when you click on it, you have a few options. You can start from scratch, totally blank canvas that you're going to build your story on, or you could use this sidecar template, which gives you a little bit more structure. I would not suggest for our particular story maps that you use the guided map tour or the explorer map tour. I don't think that they fit as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just go into the sidecar so that you can kind of see what that looks like. So it's going to launch the builder, and once it comes up, you're going to see some basic options. And of course, you can go back and edit this at any time. So until you actually publish it, it's in the draft phase. You can still go back and edit after you publish as well, but you won't need to publish until you're well into the creation of it. So you have some prompts here. You're going to title your story. This should be your hook right here. How are you going to get people interested in reading your story? And then if you scroll down, you'll see that there's a little bit that's already been started for you. So over here, you can go ahead and add media. So right away, you would start off with the media. So that would be one of the images that you have already found that's copyright free, and that link should be included in your planning map, or if you want to add a map. So it kind of depends how you want your story to go. So you're going to add your media piece, and then over here you're going to say continue your story. And you have all sorts of options. So you can add text, you can, you probably don't need to do fancy things like buttons and separators right now, but you could add another image, you could add a video. Again, you'd have to find a copyright-free video, so those are a little bit trickier. So I'm just going to encourage you to use photos for this particular story map. And then you're just going to continue to work your way down, and you'll just continue your story. It looks a little bit like a Google slideshow, in that each sort of piece that you add will be right here. And so you actually have the option in this view to drag and drop and change the order. So if I put some text right here, and eventually once I make my text, I'll be able to add another slide, and then I can reorder things. So that's one option you have. The second option is to start from scratch. So you can say new story, start from scratch. And this one truly is from scratch. So if you want lots of creative freedom, then this is the way to go. Again, it looks very similar, title, introduction, and then you don't have that kind of sidecar view, and you don't have the slideshow view, which I do think might be sort of a nice feature to have. But again, it's the same kind of idea here, where you're going to add things. And once you've added, you can move things around and whatnot. So it saves automatically. When you're trying to preview what things look like, you can press the preview button. You can mess around with the design a little bit. So you've got some different themes down here, things like that. And eventually, once you're all done, you're going to be publishing it. We are going to publish it so it's public, because we are going to pull these into a collection of story maps that we are going to share with the 6th grade middle school students here at Casey, and IU students in Indonesia. Have fun, be creative, and I'm looking forward to seeing all your stories.